Alright, alright. Alright, hopefully, for now, for real, for serious this time, this is working. Here, I'm gonna go do this. There we go. Everything looks fine. Hopefully this will run okay. The resolution's a bit higher now because it had to be. I didn't know how to get this to work otherwise. Alright, let's get this pop-out chat going here. Boom. Alright, now we'll just go back to... Oh no, dear lord. Computer's having difficulties keeping up. That's okay. Once we get everything all advertised here, then I won't be needing... Alright, so close all of these tabs. Thank you. Alright, time to advertise. Let's go put this here. Boom. Put this here. Boom. I like how when I just click on some servers, I'm already at the advertisements channel. There we go. Boom. Easy as pie. Those are like the 3 main places I'll advertise. Okay. Get this bad boy up. Oh, and get the game here. Oh, and of course. Let's go yell specifically at Jack because he was just talking to me. Sounds neat. Also, bam. Wow, look at that. I'm advertising to you. Alright. Actually gonna message a particular friend of mine so they can help me make sure that this is running smoothly. Can you help me real quick? Because as of right now, it doesn't look like anyone's here, so once someone gets here, I can make sure that this is going okay. Just to make sure too, like, you know, let's move around a little bit, see how this is doing. Obviously, the big issue is going to be when I actually get into the game. Will everything still run smoothly? Alright. Maybe what I'll do is I'll pull this up on my phone and just take a quick peek to see how it's doing. Quality. Alright, that's okay. It looks fine. Let's see. Alright, I'll just tell him never mind. Don't need the help. I can just judge for myself here. Okay, guess I'm getting started then. So, last time we went from a hamlet to a Reign of Giants world like this. Right? What? That's epic, but I'm at work. Oh no, I yelled at Jack at the wrong time. Oh dang. Alright. But yeah, so I was just in the middle of doing going over to a Reign of Giants world. So let's do that. Oh, and I forgot to pull up the chat again, of course. But I can't, if I touch anything else while this is loading, it'll just crash the game. Don't Starve has a bad habit of crashing. Because it's been 1 week since you looked at me. No, see, I still have that song stuck in my head. Meta and I have been talking about it quite a bit. Alright. Once this gets nice and loaded in, I'll make sure to pull the chat back up. Alright. So far, this seems to run okay. I can move in circles and whatnot. And I'm looking here at the stream on my phone, and it seems to be doing just fine. Alright, so let's close this out on my phone. Let's bring up pop-up chat. Let's check that out. And okay. Good to go. So now, for real and for serious, we're going. I'm already pretty insane. I'm pretty hungry. It's almost nighttime in this world. I'm not actually all that hungry. Let's just place a campfire for now. There we go. Admittedly, the insanity sounds are a little obnoxious. We'll fix that soon, though. Let's get this stone egg cooking. Needs warm. Should I put it closer to the fire? Let's try that. I do have to be careful not to catch on fire myself. Doesn't seem to be doing anything, but we'll leave it there for the night. See if it starts to hatch. Yeah, I'm not noticing much of a change. Alright, so what's the game plan for when it turns day? Well, obviously, explore. That's a pretty big priority, considering oh boy, considering this is all I can see right now. Gather any food that I can along the way, like butterfly wings and whatnot. I don't know. Mostly just explore and find somewhere to make my official base. So does the stone egg just not hatch in regular Don't Starve? Like, you can take it to regular Don't Starve, but it won't hatch? That would make more sense, and that would also mean it was much less useful to bring it here. Could also just be that it's raining, or the campfire's not big enough, or whatever. Multiple reasons. Hey, look at that. Easy nightmare fuel. Oh, it's getting hot. There we go, look at that. Now, I'm pretty sure if it just stays in my inventory, it'll be okay. I've never actually had experience with this, but tall bird eggs I have had experience with. And they're pretty similar. I'm going to assume they're pretty similar. Hey, look, butterfly. No, come back here. Thank you, free food. Oh, good, and hounds are coming. Just what I need right now. I guess I can kind of use the beefalo for defense. Oh yeah, hounds. Day 39 hounds, nonetheless. Like, sure, it's only been one day in this world, but I think it'll still count as like a day 39 attack, because that's how long I've just been alive as this character. What is up with the boulders? They seem to be, like, weirdly implanted into the ground. Okay, so yeah. Let's equip this. Anyone else? Was that seriously it? Just one ice hound? I mean, okay, I guess I won't complain. I should mine some of these boulders, actually, because I need the niter. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Why they seem to be, like, oddly stuck in the ground. Also, yeah, I'll fix my sanity as soon as I possibly can. But right now I don't really have anything to plant to give me sanity. I don't really have much of anything in this world. But yeah, Reign of Giants world. This is what Don't Starve Together is basically based off of. There are some minor differences between the two, and I'll point them out as I come across them, but this is definitely much more familiar territory for me because I normally just play Don't Starve Together. I don't typically play Don't Starve. Until Hamlet came out, because that was a lot of fun. So I'm noticing a very large issue, and it's the fact that I have not found any food, except for this soggy monster meat. And I've found a second issue. I'm starting to freeze. Alright, let's place the campfire when I'm actually freezing. This is really bad, actually. This is probably the worst situation to be in. Oh, turns out wasn't actually freezing. Well, kinda wasted some wood. Good, I'm on fire. That's what I needed right now. I mean, I can make some healing supplies pretty easily. Oh! Excuse me, sir. You just tried to take a bite out of me. Alright, so let's keep looking around. Oh, and I'm getting cold again. Alright, I'll have an emergency campfire pre-crafted at all times. So yeah, being wet can make you freeze even when it's not cold out. So during spring, if you're like me right now, you can get very wet. And, that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, wormhole, please. I need food. Badly. Put me into a biome that has lots of food. This is not what I asked for. This is perhaps the opposite of what I asked for. A rocky biome has little to no food. Berries. Okay. Anything that can hold me over, I'll take. I can barely even see right now. That's how bad this is. I'm gonna need this pigskin though, because that's good for football helmets. Because I can't get iron in this world, so I can't make my fancy helmet or my halberd anymore. Halberd or halberd? I think it's halberd. What is it? Halberd, yep. Oh boy. Let's pick any and all green caps I can. That'll just be good for helping with the sanity. God, I hate this. This is really bad. There we go. Because uncooked green caps will make you lose 50 sanity, but then cooking them makes you gain like 15. Oh, dear lord. Nope. Back off. Ah! A stone path! Okay, so these usually lead you to like a pig village. So, that's what I'm hoping for. Oh no. This stone path has no idea what it's doing. Okay, so that just kind of makes a weird little loop. Oh, and then it just ends there. Cool. But I do think this biome has some food in it. Yeah. See? Here's a carrot. Carrots I can just eat out of the ground, because cooking carrots only increases how much health they give you. It doesn't actually increase how much food they give you. Now for berries, you do want to cook those. Also, I've just kind of been in a permanent state of almost freezing to death. Which I guess I'm thankful I'm not actually freezing to death. Alright, let's get this... Oh, well. Evidently I now am freezing to death. Okay. I guess we'll fight this Terrorbeak. Oh, I was just about to say, this could get real nasty if a second Terrorbeak appears, and wouldn't you know it, Oh, dear. This is really bad, huh? Nope. Okay, good, good, good. One of them disappeared. Time to fight the other one. See, sometimes being insane can actually be threatening, like right now, but for the most part, it's a fairly easy thing to do. I'd say for any beginners for Don't Starve or Don't Starve Together, the most important tip I can provide is to make sure that you learn the enemy's attack patterns, because you simply don't have enough HP in this game to take every single hit, no matter how tough your armor is. No matter, you know, even if you're playing as, like, Wolfgang, you'll still eventually run out of HP if you don't learn how to dodge. So, dodging is incredibly important. And I guess since we're sitting here, might as well put the egg here. Maybe because it's wet, it is having difficulty hatching. Or maybe that's just how it looks when it's hatching. I can't tell. And as far as monster meat goes, I don't think I want to eat this, so we're gonna pick this up. Alright, butterfly, that's an easy source of food. Let's just kind of run around the edges here, I guess. Get a decent outline of how the world looks. Ah, much better. It stopped raining. I'm not as insane anymore. The leaves on the trees are gone. That's usually... Ooh, sorry. That's usually just for winter. So perhaps I got in this world the moment it transitioned from winter to spring. Or very close to it. Because those leaves should be growing back. It's not going to go from spring to winter, because the season order is obviously fall, winter, spring, summer. Oh, there we go. I will say, if there's one thing that I'm kind of not used to, but I enjoy from the regular Don't Starve experience, it's that enemies don't have as much HP in Don't Starve as they do in Don't Starve Together, because obviously you're meant to play Don't Starve Together, well, together. So they're gonna make enemies a bit tougher in that, but not here, because this is entirely a single player experience. Now, can I just make? Oh, I see. That is what I lack. I lack rot for my healing supplies. All right. Well, push comes to shove, I'll just use the poop as is. Oh. Look at this. Just some free gears lying about. I'll have to keep this in mind. Because right now I don't really want to take the gears with me. Inventory space is kind of tight, as per usual. What is this? Wait, there could be peculiar, like, boulders? No way. So, some of the Hamlet mechanics are still carrying over? But I can't even make a magnifying glass, like I don't have the treasure hunting tab. Okay. Let's make sure we have fire pre-crafted, so we know for a fact that we can use it. Maybe there's like a Hamlet machine that lets you craft treasure hunting tools in regular Don't Starve. In survival, as it's called, apparently. Sanity's already just going down. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. See, yeah, like, these rocks are definitely not the way they should be. They're like, indented into the ground for some reason, and it's bothering me. It might just be because the peculiar, thing can affect them in some, weird way. I don't know. I've never gone to a Reign of Giants world after a Hamlet world before. And because, again, as it says up here, early access, it could very well just be a bug that they have yet to patch out. There I go, getting cold again, although it's not going to mean much, I don't think. Alright. Man, there's just nothing around here. Oh, hello, Rosa player. You're the first one to join me today. I'm just kind of struggling to adapt to Reign of Giants world because I just used a whatchamacallit, a Skyworthy to get here. And I didn't come here with the best stats. Plus, wormwood is just weird. Alright, let's dig that up. Plant some pine cones. I'm Brazilian, so I do not understand much. Oh! Well, how'd you find your way here? Do you just, like, don't starve and you, stumbled upon my live stream? Oh boy. I'm about to go insane again. I'm just too wet that my sanity drains much faster than I can, fix it. Alright. What's this? B-Box Blueprint. That's good. That'll stall for sanity, I guess. Alright, I can keep this stuff in mind. There's a lot of stuff I have to keep in mind. This is Do Not Starve Hamlet. It is not. It was, Don't Starve Hamlet. But then I used this item that just takes you to a Reign of Giants world. So it's still kind of Hamlet. Like, I'm playing as Wormwood, a Hamlet character. But I'm not currently in a Hamlet world, because I just left it, actually. Oh, here we go. And these parts right here that I actually just stumbled across will let me go to a shipwrecked world. And there are parts similar to this that will let me go back to the Hamlet world if I want. Wow, you survived a lot? I mean, I've gotten further than day 40, but I will say that, it's easier for me to survive in a Hamlet world than I think it is to survive in a Reign of Giants world, because they focused more on just exploration and having fun than less on actual difficulty and surviving, I guess. So, alright, let's go ahead and place a campfire down right next to some trees so I can chop them here at night. Is this Wanderer too? No, it is not, Thum. But hello, Thum. Alright, let's go ahead and plant these pine cones back so I don't stay insane. I'm hoping, basically, by the end of this stream, I will have either, like, I don't know what I want to go for. I can reset the Don't Starve world by finding all the like metal pieces. I could attempt adventure, like if I find adventure mode, I can go attempt that. That's fun. I could also just try going back to Hamlet, like finding the pieces needed to make the Skyworthy here, and then go back. That would be fun. I would honestly be willing to do that. Just jump back and forth between the two. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep attempting to hatch this egg here. It'll eventually hatch if I just keep going at it. And then that can help with inventory space. I'm eating ham and cheese Pringles while watching Don't Starve Hamlet. Very funny, Foom. Alright, just gotta wait till daytime. Not much I can do. I could try healing up with some regular old manure. I think it's best if I just save it, though. Oh, good, and I'm already insane again, and my only weapon is about to break. Alright. Oh, hold on. Alright, guess we're just gonna run for the time being. Hey, look at that butterfly. Oh, there we go. Make sure to pick that up and not the flower, because flowers hurt my sanity. Because I'm a plant, I don't like picking other plants. Also, because it's spring, I forgot. Spring acts as the lush season of a Reign of Giants world for Wormwood. So I'm actually, right now, I'm starting to bloom already. And then once it gets later into the season, I'll be fully bloomed. Play these sounds at night in your local forest. It'd be terrifying. What do you mean? Do you mean like the insanity noises that you have to listen to? Also, let's try and kill this pig. Oh, well, apparently he doesn't want... I'm just gonna go at... Oh, well, never mind, that broke. I don't even have the materials to make a spear. I could get the materials to make a spear. Yeah, all I need is this flint, and then I need to make a rope. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to have coffee. Bye, friend. Good lucky. Well, thank you. Alright, come at me, pig. Well, that's the start to something good. I need 2 pieces of meat and a pig skin to make a ham bat. And before I can even make the ham bat, I need to place down my alchemy engine wherever I want to build my base. Alright, let's refine an extra board here. I'm just gonna go ahead and stay insane. Like, what I should do, actually, if I don't want to be insane, is stock up a huge amount of pine cones, then kill a couple of nightmare beasts, and then, because the nightmare beasts will restore sanity, I can replant the pine cones after killing them, and end up with more sanity than I had when I first chopped down the tree. Wait, is that why there's pig-themed things everywhere? Because Hamlet. Yeah, that's how Hamlet is. But Thum, just to be clear, this is now technically a Reign of Giants world. It's no longer a Hamlet world. I used like this item that transported me here. So now I'm in an entirely new world that I have to try and survive. Oh no, that's actually the worst thing that could happen to Wormwood. Alright, well, let's go ahead and equip the walking cane, get some distance going on. Also, I just realized I don't have, like, any gold. And I've been skipping out on all these gold boulders. Because Hamlet doesn't actually have a lot of gold lying around, especially compared to Reign of Giants. I also wish I could see, but that's kind of what being insane does. It makes it hard to see things. I know nothing about this game even still, but I'm listening. Yeah, I'll try to make sure everything makes as much sense as possible, so if you want to ask questions, go right on ahead. I'll be glad to answer them. Here we go. Pick up the gold nugget. Oh, is that another one? I can't... There we go. There it is. Alright. Let's kill this guy. Oh boy. I mean, at least I still have my spear. If I didn't make a spear, I would be absolutely screwed right now, because I wouldn't have a weapon. Alright, come on. There you go. Alright, and just to help out with sanity, I'm just gonna plant these seeds whenever I pick them up. Because Wormwood likes planting seeds. I really want to find a pig village. United States, Canada, Mexico. No, 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 no. Thuum, no, please don't. I don't need to hear the whole thing again. I'm already good. I understand. You've taught me well. I guess I can go chop one more tree down before I've got too much wood on my person. How could you have too much wood? I mean, am I right? Jeez, I bet you can't even see this. Like this nightmare beast I'm fighting, because it's just so dark when you get insane. I wish there was like a setting for that. There's a whole bunch of settings for insanity that I already have turned off. Like the screen can get distorted, and like there'll be this like bloom effect that makes everything all saturated. I've tortured Floop with that enough. You're safe. Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. Can I not? Here, let's plant this right here. Oh, it's a full moon tonight. That means I don't need to place a campfire. I can just go by the moon's light. It also means if I knew where Glommer was, I could get a hold of him. But I don't. Alright, let's go ahead and plant some pine cones. There we go. That should hold my sanity over for a little bit longer. Oh, and I'm starting to get cold again because it's so wet out. I don't even have an umbrella or a way to make one until, again, I place my frickin' alchemy engine. But I really don't want to place it until... Uh-oh. There we go. Until, I find a good location for base. But I'm having difficulty because I can't find a good location for base. This area looks promising. Alright, come here, Catcoon. There we go. Catcoons are a nice, easy source of meat. And in Don't Starve Together, they're renewable. I don't think they are here in Don't Starve, though. I think in Don't Starve they only have 9 lives. You know, because they're a cat. That's the joke. Now, this biome will typically have a pig village somewhere in it, so if I can find it, I'll be good to go. That's just the only difficulty here is finding it. Also, if you're noticing all these mushroom trees, that's actually because it's a full moon, so it'll turn all mushrooms into mushroom trees. And it turns all regular flowers into evil flowers. Oh, and it turns all pigs into werepigs. Except for, I guess, not entirely, because he transformed back. I guess I just caught him right as it turned day, so makes sense. Now, I don't know how long the flowers stay evil, or the mushroom trees stay up. Because they're not going away right away. Also, I'm just hoping it stops raining. The rain is just so obnoxious. For a minute, I thought you said Kalkoen, which is Dutch for turkey. I was like, that doesn't sound like turkey. No, I did not mean to confuse you. I'm very glad I brought this stalking stick with me from Hamlet, though, because this has made the exploration much faster. I just still haven't found the pig village in here. I am getting a nice supply of gold, though. That is something I was definitely missing from Hamlet. Now, if I'm correct, Don't Starve typically does 2 full moons in a row, so I won't need to worry about light for my next night. Hey, and it stopped raining. That's very good. Oh, and this is the pig village. Alright, I'm willing to just accept this as my base. Because, yeah, I don't really want to keep looking around and, you know, be lost forever. So that's cool. Also, all the pigs are asleep because it was a full moon last night, so they all just transformed back. Let's see. Where could I put the base? I could just put it over there by all the pigs. I want to get a better idea of how big this pig village is, and also just, you know, collect some food. Alright. Hello, pigs. If I had some monster meat, I would transform you right now, but I don't. You know, I should have brought all the charcoal I could have from the previous world, because the only way to get charcoal here is by burning trees, and, well, Wormwood isn't the biggest fan of doing that. Obviously. Let's just kill him. And if you can hear that faint hissing in the background, that's Krampus. The more innocent creatures you kill, the angrier Krampus gets at you. And then, if you get Krampus too angry, he'll spawn in and, try to attack you and steal all your stuff. But it's actually a good thing to summon him, because if you can kill him, he has a chance of dropping his sack. Like, it's like a sack for carrying things. And it acts as a backpack, but it has like 18 slots or 20 slots or something ridiculous like that. I don't know the exact number. Alright, let's go ahead and put the alchemy engine down, like right here. There we go. And we'll go ahead and put down a fire pit right below the alchemy engine. So like this right here. Go ahead and cook some berries up so I can eat them. Krampus the Christmas dude? Yeah, quite literally it's Krampus the Christmas dude. Except for, he doesn't really have anything to do with Christmas in this game. But it is still like the same like devil type creature or whatever it is. However Krampus is usually depicted. Alright, let's learn how to make that, because that's going to be important for summer. Let's see. No, I don't need that. Hambat. Alright, this is a big deal. So let's go ahead, drop the spear off. Hambat does more damage than a spear, but its damage is based on how fresh it is. And also because it's based on freshness, it doesn't have a durability, so you can just kind of endlessly beat things up as long as it's still fresh. So it's a very, very good weapon. Definitely one of the first things I recommend you get when playing Don't Starve together. Or even just Don't Starve. Just get a Hambat as soon as you can. There. And we got this magic manipulator up, so I can make some magic items once I get the materials necessary. Alright, and then, because I can, let's put the egg here. There we go. What else do I need? I need chests. That's definitely a given. So I can start storing stuff. Let's put this chest, like, right here. This chest will be full of stuff that deals with specifically magic. Which right now, all I have that fits that bill is just nightmare fuel. But that's okay. We'll fill it up. And there are tons of seeds in, like, a Reign of Giant World. Like, these birds just won't stop giving. Alright, so then what I'll typically do is I will put, oh, geez, I just realized there's going to be a lot of werepigs out tonight. Yeah, no. We'll just leave that as the magic chest, and I don't really want to put a chest by the alchemy engine because I don't think there's anything really particular I need for just an alchemy engine. So instead, what we'll do is we'll start on my technique of putting the chests just kind of below the campfire. Like this. And then you just kind of keep going to the left and right. And put in whatever you need. Also, my egg is cold. Let's go ahead and warm him up a little bit. Once this bad boy hatches or whatever, I'll have more inventory space because it's just a companion that will follow you and hold stuff inside of himself for you. Alright, so middle chest will put stuff needed for my character to heal. Right chest can be like miscellaneous stuff. This can be extra supplies. Let's see then. What else do I... Here. Let's quickly take a peek for Glommer, because it is a full moon. So if I can just find Glommer's statue real quick. Well, I guess it wasn't down this way. It's usually right by the pig village. Alright, you know what? That's fine. I don't need Glommer. Glommer's just like this nice little creature you can have that increases your sanity when you stand near him. Like, he'll just slowly regenerate over time. But like I said, I don't really need him. Oh, make sure we don't overheat the stone egg. Nope, that's too close to the campfire apparently. I don't actually know if this does anything, just kind of having it sit here. I'm going to keep it in my inventory actually, just to be safe. So what do I need to work on? Well, probably should get a crock pot up ASAP, which means I'm going to need 3 cut stone and charcoal. I'm just going to need charcoal, I think, is the next step. So let's do that. Let's also get some more gold. Krampus is already starting to get mad at me. Come on. Come here, butterfly. There you go. Also, I guess I could just pick up these regular rocks. And I am gonna need flint now, actually. I don't have any flint in this world, and while I'm not particularly using it for tools, I do need it, like, just in case, because some items need flint in order to craft them. Alright. So let's get started, then, on causing a forest fire. And while we're at it, I can just kill some butterflies for food. Well, that didn't spread at all. Oh boy, yeah, it's really gonna tank my sanity to do this. Especially with these trees, because they won't drop their seeds even after burnt. So maybe I should consider doing it with, like, pine cone trees. Like the evergreens, as they're called, I think. I also want to get some drying racks up for all this meat I have. Alright, well, you know what? We'll just leave that boulder the way it is. Go ahead and eat this. Kill another catcoon. Oh! And Krampus! What are you doing? There we go. Now, how lucky would it be if I would have gotten his really rare sack drop right then and there? Because it's like a 1 in 1,000 or like 1 in 100 chance of dropping. I don't know. I think it's a really low percent. But if it does drop, man, are you set. You've got so much inventory space then. I don't really need to pick the green cap. I've been getting enough seeds to kind of help with the sanity thing. Yeah, let's keep running around here, though. I want to get a nice border of my biome mapped out. And these berries are kind of going stale fast, but that's okay, because I'm going to need rot anyway. Oh, here's some more seeds. Yeah, let's just move over. Oh, hey, look at this. So this is like one of the pieces of the thing that you need to reset your world. I'm just going to leave it here again because inventory space, but also it's just right next to my base. I actually remember seeing right here, this is another one of the pieces. It's like a ring. I saw that, but I forgot to mention it. I just didn't want to talk about it because I wasn't going to bother with it anyway. Oh, and look, here's Glommer's statue. We found it. So yeah, with this thing, you can get Glommer, which is just like a friendly little companion to have. Alright, so... And if you mine it, it'll give you this blueprint to craft the old bell, which lets you summon a giant to just come step across the land for you. Man, I cannot get used to the fact that this guy loses sanity over trees. Like, it's just weird. It's hard to get used to. Oh, apparently Glommer gooped, sorry, while he was out here. I wonder if this will heal me. It counts as a food item, I think, so I don't think it would. But for a regular character, this heals like 50 HP, but it also makes you lose like 50 sanity. And it gives you quite a bit of hunger too, I believe, so... It'd be decent for me if I was a regular character who could heal from food items, but I'm not. I am Wormwood. What biome is this? Is this just mosaic biome? I think this is just mosaic. Yeah, this is mosaic, so... Mosaic biome is just usually scattered with rocks and trees and whatnot. Gold nugget. So the thing you should know about Don't Starve Worlds is that Don't Starve Worlds only have a limited supply of certain resources, such as these boulders. So, whenever you live to very long periods of time, you may find that you're actually running out of boulders and rocks and things like that. And that's where the pieces come in that I was talking about earlier, where you can reset the world with those pieces. Let's just do that. Because when you reset the world, obviously you get all those boulders and everything all back. Just for anyone who was curious as to why you would possibly want to reset the world. Okay, so like I said earlier, I'm gonna need to burn some trees. I kind of want a more dense forest area so the fire can spread. Just gonna wait for night to be over. One of the supplies I'm gonna need to get a big stockpile of is silk, because silk wasn't all that important in Hamlet. And you couldn't even really get it in Hamlet, but here in a Reign of Giants world, it is very important. It is used to make lots of clothing materials that you are going to need, as well as just other useful items. Also, because I'm kind of hungry, and because I kind of have a lot of meat, I'm gonna cook this up and be careful to try and not catch on fire. There we go, and we've got one left over. Oh, good! Just what I need. Oh, boy. I hate spring, by the way. It's probably one of my least favorite seasons in Don't Starve. And it's just unfortunate that I managed to come here in the middle of spring. Also, look at that. I'm in full bloom. Because inventory space is kind of tight, I'm gonna go back. I also keep forgetting to put my egg on the ground. But yeah, let's see. Let's just find the road here so we can follow this back. Roads like this, by the way, paths, give you an increase in movement speed, so whenever you find them, it's nice to just follow them to wherever they may lead. I'm getting wet. Oh my goodness, that lightning almost struck me. Alright. I am getting very wet indeed. Like I said, though, I feel like this character should actually just get a bonus from getting wet rather than, you know, getting harmed like everyone else. You know, with the same sanity loss. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this in here. We're going to put the niter in here. We're going to put the flint in here. Keep the charcoal, because that's what I'm actually going after. And then we're going to go head out. We also need the gears that I found earlier, which are right down here, and that's near some spiders too, so I might go back there at some point. But right now, charcoal is definitely a main concern, so I can get that crock pot and the drying rack up. Alright. Any seeds I find, I'm just going to kind of plant somewhere where I'll hopefully encounter them again. Hello. Oh, food's here. Alright. Guess that means I'll be right back, but check this out. I got a new thing. Boom. Look at that. Anyway, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's get this show on the road. Just had myself some good Taco Bell. I honestly do love Taco Bell. I don't know what it is about the food. I always get the chicken quesadillas. Those are good. Alright, let's see. What was I doing? I was getting charcoal. Let's do that. And let's do that more successfully than I was previously doing it. There's a decent amount of trees here. Yeah, let's burn these guys. Oh, no, see, that's not what I wanted. Oh god, now I'm... Whoa, what? Hold on. Oh god, now I'm both watching this stream and VCing. Oh, what are you... Who are you talking to, Thune? Also, I'm realizing these trees aren't dropping their seeds, so I'm just going insane. Alright, but that's 6 charcoal. That's at least enough for, a crock pot. I could get more later for drying racks. I mean, jerky's not as important, I guess, because one of the big things about jerky is that it's storable, but also it gives you health and sanity and all that. I don't know. I'm in the AP voice chat, and I can barely hear you. Oh, well, turn me up, then. Either that, or just don't be in the Anime Police voice chat. Because obviously you'd rather be watching me than talk there, right? Alright, let's eat up my last piece of steak here. And then let's see, how do I make crockpot? Right there, just nice and easy like this. Alright, put it right here. Boom. I always forget that it's like weird. It's weirdly lower. Alright, let's make some meatballs. And while I'm waiting here, let's go ahead and dry off. And eat some cooked green caps to help with the sanity. Drop down the egg here. Man, there are just a lot of seeds lying around. Guess that's the benefit to spring, is that birds like to pop up quite a bit. Bum bum ba-da-dun-dun, ba-da-dun-dun, ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright, so let's let's see. Now that I got the the crock pot up, now I need to come up with another goal for myself. I've got myself the weapon. I actually have a decent supply of literally everything that I could possibly need. You know what? Let's work on getting some magic supplies. Oh, and the gears. Okay, let's go gears first. Magic supplies second. So tomorrow morning, I'll go get the gears. Also, I need to heal. Oh my goodness, I need a lot. I have a lot I need to get done. The healing, though, I don't want to waste... I mean, like, yeah, I don't want to waste that. Alright, let's eat up one meatball right now. And we'll get one more in the reserves. In fact, let's actually cook these materials, because that should make them at least a little bit more fresh when making the meatballs. Then we'll leave these berries in here to turn to rot. And I guess we'll leave the meat to turn to rot too. Because I don't have an ice box yet. That's why I want to go get the gears, by the way. So I can make an ice box, which is just a better way of storing your food. Let's pick up these seeds. There we go. There we go. Man, I am getting a ton of sanity. Alright. Let's put the stone egg just a little bit closer to the fire. Make sure that it's nice and warm. Admire the beauty of a blooming wormwood. It's very pretty. I do love this character so much. Alright, also I guess what I should do is, let's put the torch away. I could maybe make some more chests. I'm probably gonna run out of chest space. So while I'm out getting the gears, I'll just chop down any of the pine trees I can, get extra pine cones, bring them here so that way I can have nearby pine trees, and then with the extra wood I can make chests. And I know the next season's gonna be summer, and during summer, any flammable object can just randomly catch on fire. Which is uncool for Wormwood, because that means Wormwood himself can randomly catch on fire. However, to combat... there's also just overheating during the summer, which by itself is incredibly obnoxious. And to combat that, I'm going to need to get some heat-resistant clothing. And one of the easiest ways... one of the best pieces of clothing I could get is a floral shirt. But to do that, I would need to know the location of a desert. I also just realized I'm going to need ice if I want to make an ice machine. So let's mine up some ice while I can. I forgot ice looks weird in regular Don't Starve, and it works differently too, because it doesn't just form a puddle when you break it, it goes away. Again, reinforcing the idea that Don't Starve is non-renewable compared to Don't Starve Together. Because, like, Don't Starve Together even has, like, tumbleweeds, which can just give you random stuff all the time, and... So, they put everything in the, they did everything in their power in order to make sure that you can live in a Don't Starve Together world indefinitely, even without caves enabled. But, obviously for Don't Starve, because you're playing alone, they didn't need to worry about that. They were just gonna let you use the world resetting option. Now, there's a wormhole there, and I'm intrigued to see where it leads me, so... Let's jump in. And I'm in a swamp. I'm very much not where I need to be. Okay. Oh, hey, look, here's the metal potato thing. This is another one of those pieces that I was talking about for resetting the world. Man, I've found, what, 3 pieces already? I could, like, you need 4 to reset the world, and then you need to find the like, main base piece to go put them on. So having basically 3 out of 5 things is already pretty good. Also, this swamp biome's gonna be where I can get a good supply of of spider materials, which I might just do right now. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Let's go ahead and leave. Okay. No. Stay back. Alright. I do need reeds, so let's get those while I'm out here. Oh, my dear lord. Yeah, there's tentacles hidden all over the place in the swamp, and they are nasty. They'll do a ton of damage. And considering I'm Wormwood and I don't really have an easy way to heal right now, I'm just gonna have to kind of be extra careful. I also realized, when did I get so low on twigs? I don't know. Alright, so that's 8. I want to get like 20. 32 maybe even. Like, I want something divisible by 4 because it takes 4 cut reeds in order to make 1 papyrus. And papyrus is usually what you actually need. Alright, so check this out. I can safely come in here and pick up whatever loot that that's left on the ground after these two guys fight. So that's a nice way for me to get some easy spider loot. There we go. Hello, just popping in to say hi for a bit. Papyrus? Sans is better. No, not that kind of papyrus. Papyrus as in just like the paper stuff. I forgot. Don't Starve usually has this weird thing here where it's just kind of like a normal biome inside of the swamp biome. It's very weird. Very strange indeed. Alright, well that's that axe broken. I know, it was a joke. Yeah, I know you were joking too. Ah, boy. Alright, let's put the axe back where it belongs. And like I said, I'm gonna save up these pine cones for later use. Let's go ahead and eat up my other meatballs. I probably should have just gone straight to the gears because my ice is gonna melt if I'm not fast. Oh, hold on. Dig this up. There we go. Let's go ahead and refine some boards. So, there. And then I guess we'll just refine a third board and make that into a chest. There we go. And then, of course, just plant these because why not? Oh, and look, more pig heads. More pig heads just means more twigs and... Oh boy, more pigs, or more pig skin and twigs, so... That's always nice to have. Pigskin wasn't actually all that valuable in Hamlet, but it is definitely more valuable here. Oh boy, I can't even speak. Let's just try to find some more reeds. Because I would really prefer having more than 12. I would prefer having like 32, as I said earlier. But I'll even be willing to go a little bit lower if I need to. Oh boy. That mosquito literally just blew up because it sucked in too much blood from attacking enemies. That it just exploded and died. There we go. Ow, excuse me. Oh, no, 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 no. I thought that was safe. Oh, God. Nothing is safe here. This is like the worst place to be standing. And yet I have decided to make myself a base here. Alright, mosquito, come here. Come on. I know you want to. Well, apparently I suck too much. Oh good, the tentacle will handle it for me. Thank you, tentacle. Alright, these spider glands I could actually heal with right now, but it's better if I'm a little bit more patient and I wait to heal with them. I can heal with the mosquito sack though. No point in waiting for that, because with these I can craft them into healing salves, which will heal for like 20 HP rather than just the 8 HP that healing glands give you. Always replant trees, they're really handy, you know, like for oxygen. Well, this is not oxygen not included. Clay is the developer of Don't Starve Together, and they've got several other games, and one of them is actually Oxygen Not Included, which is a game quite literally about managing your oxygen, like living on some sort of alien planet, essentially. It's kind of similar to Don't Starve. Like, it's got similar, like, art style, and it's weird in the sense that it worries about mechanics that most other games wouldn't. Like, for example, your oxygen. But, it's also more of a colony, colony management game, where you wanna make sure your colony is nice and happy. And you've got multiple people to control rather than just like one character like this is. But that's enough about Oxygen Not Included. Let's focus back more on this game. I want to go over like very quickly and get those gears. So I'm gonna try and head straight there now. Also, spiders are really easy to take out in this game, because you can actually stun lock them just by swinging normally. Like, there's no dodging pattern to them, basically. Their attacks are so slow. Like, even with just my fist, I could kill them. The only problem is when you fight two of them at once. Obviously, you can't hit both at once, so you can't stun them both. Alright, let's go ahead. And definitely be certain that if you're fighting spiders, you fight them away from the nest. Otherwise, you could actually summon spider warriors. Oh, well, for some reason, Wormwood decided not to actually kill the one spider he was already targeting. Alright. Here we go. There we go, and with slight movement like that, you can easily avoid attacks from multiple spiders. You could also just do this, like run in, bait out the attacks, and then get some free hits in. Except for Wormwood really does like to switch targets mid-fight for no reason at all. And just take damage because he doesn't commit to killing one spider. Alright, let's see, can I get some more silk? Because 11 silk is actually really good, but I want to make sure I have enough to where I don't need to come back for a while. Oh, tumbleweeds! That must mean there's a desert above us. That's actually really good. Pick up twigs, pick up cut grass. Oh, and there's a rope in there. Well, I don't really need this, so I'm gonna just leave it. Alright, I actually want to make sure I have this desert marked on my map, so that way I know it's here. Now, building a base in the desert is actually not a bad idea, except for I've already started building my base near the Pig King. But I say it's not a bad idea because cactus here grows back a bunch, and it's a good source of food, as well as just the fact that these tumbleweeds could give you a ton of materials. And it's not always just cut grass and twigs. You can get blueprints from them to learn new crafting recipes. You can get petals and dark petals and all that fun stuff. So during the winter and summer months, when plants won't regrow, you can just come here. Also, bundling wrap blueprint. See, look at that. I now know how to craft it wherever it would be, and I get extra sanity for doing so. Ah! Eye bone! Oh my goodness, this is actually a huge find. Because it's Chester! So Chester you could use just to store stuff. Which is, yay, lots of fun. Means that I don't have to carry as much. And it also just means I can actually technically carry more. Now, I know I spawned near Beefalo. I think, like, yeah, like here are Beefalo. And Beefalo are kind of important to me because poop is kind of important to me. But for right now, like I said, let's go get those gears. No gears by this thing. Alright, let's pick up the twigs. Need stuff for belly. I unfortunately don't have any food on me. And that can be a bit of an issue. Oh good, these berries have regrown. I'll just eat these. Now, HP's not looking too great. luckily, I don't need to worry about that because there's already just gears lying on the ground. I don't need to fight the knights in order to get their gears. Of course, having extra gears would be nice, but for now, I'll just take these. You know what? Screw it. Oh, look! They're actually not that hard to kill, because I forgot. They don't have as much health as they do in Don't Starve Together. Look at that. Easy kills. Easy kills. Alright, let's go ahead, pause real quick, because I just got a Discord message. Ooh, come on. Bloodbath Fever, you should join us sometime. I don't know when we will do another one, but you should just join for now. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. No, okay, I'll join. New server, new server. Alright, for now, let's just turn off notifications for this server, and I will fix it later. Mute the whole server. Done. Alright, let's pull chat back up. Let's get back to the game. Sorry about that. I like to check my messages, even though it's not a professional thing to do in any sorts of capacity. I should definitely just focus more on the stream. But at the same time, I want to make sure I don't miss anything important going on. Luckily, that was not important, so we're good to go. So let's see. I came over here because my ice is going to go bad, so I want to get more ice. And then we can head straight back to base. Once I get enough ice to feel comfortable. Besides, I actually have enough gears, and if I get enough ice, I can make an ice fling-o-matic, which is a very valuable machine for summer, because it just puts out fires. And obviously, when anything flammable can just randomly catch on fire during the summer months, you're going to want something to put out that fire. Including myself. Now, once this stocking cane runs out, or stocking stick, rather, I am going to have to just resort to... Oh, what's going on? Oh, I'm starving, I'm starving. Okay, yeah. Let's cook all these berries. No thank you, hand. Go away. Alright, let's put the gears inside of Chester. There we go, those berries should hold me over. Till I get back to the base. I heard something just spawn in. If it's a Terrorbeak, I'm actually... Oh god, it's a Terrorbeak. No! See, I dodged that. Okay, here we go. Nope. Oh, there we go. Got very lucky that I didn't take damage there. See, now what is that? I wasn't even close by normal Don't Starve standards. Oh, I am dangerously low HP. Definitely on the way back, I need to make a pit stop for poop. Alright, let's kill this Nightmare Beast. So that way I can maybe get out of the realm of insanity. There we go. Not insane anymore. Let's store those inside a chester. Let's try and grab as much remaining ice as I can. There we go. Bum ba-dum bum bum bum. You know, regular Don't Starve has its own good music as well. Like, Hamlet's not the only one with good music. Alright. Plus, once I get an icebox up, ice actually will have infinite durability in the icebox. And because ice can act as a filler in the crock pot, it's very good. Oh, so one thing you should know. Oh, here. Box thing. This is another one of those things as part of the thing collection. So wait, hold on. Do I know of everything's location? Because I know box thing, ring thing is there. Crank thing is there. Metal potato thing is there. So yeah, all I would need to do now is find the base to put them all on. Oh, that's a moose goose. That's a giant. Those are tough enemies that I don't want to deal with right now, currently. At all. So, I'm not. Let's go to the beefalo biome and pick up any and all poop that I can. And let's make sure to avoid these frogs, because these frogs could very easily knock me out. I did find the... Oh, shoot. Did I forget to use the touchstone that I found? I remember I found a touchstone really early, didn't I? Did I forget to use it? Oh, no. I think I did. Oh, there it is. I could go use it sometime. I'll use it in the summer when I need to... Because when it turns summer, I'm going to need to go collect the cactus in order to make the floral shirt. So when I do that, I'll go make sure that I've activated the touchstone. Because when you activate the touchstone, that's where you'll respawn if you die. So those are very valuable, obviously, because respawning is cool. What is in here? Oh, gears. See? Look at that. Tumbleweeds, gears... Very renewable resource. Let's see. So the beefalo should be right over here. Up this way more, maybe. This is looking a bit more correct. Now, I would kill one for their horns, because their horns can make a good winter hat. And I can freeze to death during winter. So I'm gonna need some form of a winter hat in order to stay warm. But I'm obviously not in the HP situation to be attempting to kill anything really right now. Maybe only what I'm forced to absolutely kill. Alright, manure. Let's manure myself up. Any and all manure right now is very much welcome. Let's just plant seeds in the middle of the road. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear indeed. Okay, so... let's take a quick look over here. A quick gander. Here's some more poop. Oh no, my stalking stick, sorry, wore off. Alright, 43 HP. Not good. 45. Not good, but much better than it was before. And hopefully when I get back to base, there will be enough rot in order for me to heal up heal up a large amount of HP. Oh boy, I feel really, really slow now. Without that cane. Luckily, when it turns winter, if I find a Mactusk camp, which are like walrus camps, and I kill them and get a tusk to drop, I can make a walking cane out of it, and a walking cane also increases movement speed and doesn't even have durability, so I could use the walking cane forever. which is really good. Of course, the only problem with that, the walking cane, is that it's like 5% slower than the stalking stick was. But of course, that's only 5% to have infinite durability. Like, come on. Also, I'm just gonna let myself be insane and then replant these pine cones. Like I had planned earlier. Now, I think a nightmare beast was just walking towards me, but I can't see it because it's too dark. Alright. Let's definitely make sure we head back to base as soon as possible. I am in desperate need of food, and there are caccoons everywhere in that biome that can help me out with that. I should have, you know what I should have done while I was by the spiders? I should have taken down one of the tier 3 nests, because a tier 3 nest will actually give you spider eggs when you take it down, which will let you replant the nest somewhere else, wherever you need it. Okay, let's eat some uncooked berries just to hold me over till I can get to a campfire. Oh, a lore plant! So these things will normally attack you, but because I'm wormwood, it's not going to. And I could just walk up and take this leafy meat. Except for I can't now because I'm being attacked by freaking Terrorbeak. Alright. Oh no, there's 2 Terrorbeaks. Alright. Now is the time for running. If there were ever a time for running, that time is definitely now. Alright, pick that. Oh, take these berries. Oh boy. Pick any and all mushrooms that I can. Oh, well, too late. Okay, okay, hold on. No. Don't get dark yet. Gonna use my lantern to run back to my fire. Oh my goodness. Oh my good gravy. I need one of these 2 to just disappear. This is why Terrorbeaks are my #1 cause of death, because this can happen. Alright. What? I did not get hit. Okay. No, I'm not getting... Okay, well... Did I use the touchstone? Oh, I most certainly did. Oh, and I'm on fire when I spawn back in, because that's cool. Oh, and a hound attack has decided to occur. It's nice to be able to see, though. Oh boy. I am really screwed. Hopefully the increased movement speed I get from being in bloom will be enough to keep me away from the hounds. Alright, and the only fire here that I have crafted is the one that helps keep you cold, the endothermic fire. Oh, here come the hounds. Alright, there's only 3 of them, and if I had a weapon this would be easy, but I don't. Oh, here comes some more. Alright, just gonna have to run straight back to my base. The pigs there will actually help me fight these, which is another good reason why you want to build near the Pig King. But, yeah, right now this isn't looking too good. Not looking good at all. I need to get my sanity under control. Otherwise, I'm just gonna end up dying. At least I fixed my hunger problem by dying. Because I respawned with like 100 hunger. Oh, why is this tall bird attacking me? Oh boy. Alright, let's just keep going. We're almost there, actually. I've been doing surprisingly well at running away. Excuse me. I'm surprised I managed to somehow pick that. I could grow asparagus in a regular Don't Starve world. And sweet potatoes too? Oh, I didn't even realize I was growing sweet potatoes. Like, you could grow crops from non-Reign of Giants because I have the Hamlet and Shipwreck DLC. Also, I could just take this leafy meat because as I stated earlier, Lore Plant is a plant-based enemy, so it's actually my friend. That's what I like about the Hamlet characters, is that they still have things that apply to the other worlds. The Shipwrecked characters were made literally just to be played in Shipwrecked. Like, obviously some of them can still be transferred over to other worlds, and they do kind of have elements that apply to the other worlds, but not well enough to make you want to pick them over just a regular character, you know? But the Hamlet characters, you can still play these guys in a regular world and have a lot of fun. Alright, so let's pick this all up. I can't cook that in there. I know that for a fact. So let's put all this in here and make some meatballs. Let's definitely make an icebox, which, ooh boy, an icebox! Alright, drop these. Go ahead and plant these. My goodness, look at the farm I've got going on here. Okay, so let's go ahead and put... let's craft one of these, so that way I can craft an ice box. Oh, gears. I need the gears, duh. Need those gears. Alright, so because I have an ice box, I'm gonna put that right up against the crock pot. And this is where all my food can go. Ice, you're good in here. You will never spoil, even though you're very close to being spoiled already. You will now never spoil. And, by the way, crops that I don't pick, that I just leave in the ground, will stay fresh forever. It's very good. Let's pick this bad boy, because with dragon fruit, it's probably the best thing you could possibly grow. Because it heals a ton of HP, except for obviously that's not great for wormwood. But what you can do is you could just do one dragon fruit, 3 sticks, that makes you a dragon fruit pie. And that is very nice. Alright, so let's reorganize inventory a bit. There we go. Let's see, what's inside of Chester here? Thing. So thing, you can go in here. This is for this. Also these can go in there. This is for this. Here we go. This is what I need. This is very good. 3 compost wraps. That should heal me up real well. Look at that for recovery. And then let's go ahead and eat up this dragon fruit pie. Hunger's looking good. Everything's looking mighty fine now. Let's go ahead and pick... Let's just pick some of my weird items here. Go ahead and cook these up to a nice singular crock pot meal. It's probably just gonna make some ratatouille. Alright, so now I have those. I can also just put some miscellaneous stuffs in here. This can be stored in here. Actually, I want to make papyrus. I also need some more logs while I'm on it to make some more chests. But let's see. What do I need these for? Yeah, this plus 5 of these makes me knight armor, which is some of the best armor in the game. And then I can also make a dark sword if I just chop off a bit of my body here, which is one of the best weapons in the game. So we'll put these right in here. We'll put that in there too. Let's put the egg on the ground. Give it some time to grow. Now I have these pine cones. Also, I don't know why when I was fighting the nightmare creatures, I didn't think to equip my bramble suit. I haven't been using it nearly as much as I should. Which is a sad thing. Alright, bone shards can go in there. Extra grass? What do I do with that? And extra twigs. Let's just add them to the fuel. Go ahead and plant some more seeds, I guess. Man, everything's looking nice now. Obviously, I had to die for this, but I think it was worth it. Now, another way I could get poop is just by feeding the pigs, like berries and whatnot, feeding these pigs stuff. And they will just poop for me, like if I do this. Hello, sir. See? So that's another way I can get myself some HP. Unfortunately, they don't poop on their own like the Hamlet pigs do. I have to make them poop. Alright. Let's see. Where do I want to grow some pine cones? Make sure it's nice and isolated. Oh, there's another dragon fruit, I guess. Happy birthday. Alright, so I just want to make sure these are isolated so that way they don't all catch on fire horribly. I'm just going to plant them in a nice straight line. And then I guess I'll just, I don't know, throw these ones down here. Go ahead and chop this tree down. I know it won't give me seeds, so I can't replant them to regain the sanity I lose from chopping this, but I just want it out of the way. Now, I can kill lots of butterflies. Butterflies only act as filler, so don't rely on them too much for your crock pot meals. For example, you can't just fill the crock pot with 4 butterflies and expect to get ratatouille. I don't know if you can give the pigs butterflies and if they'll poop. You might be able to. Who knows? Once I get a bird cage going, I should get a bird cage. That's what I should do. But I already used all my papyrus, so I'm gonna need to get more papyrus before I can make a bird cage. Alright. Now, how do I make an ice fling-o-matic? That is 2 gears, 15 ice, and 1 electrical doodad. So let's make 1 electrical doodad. Let's get the 2 gears. 1, 2. And let's get the 15 ice. We gotta act quick so that way it doesn't spoil. Apparently I needed 2 electrical doodads. That's okay. Just make sure I act quick enough to not let it go bad. There we go. And as per usual, the seeds will go down here in the farm area. Just like that. Oh, I realize I don't actually have a lightning protection. Lightning rod right there. Okay, wormwood. There you go. Now we should be nice and protected. Let's go ahead and move this in here with the 3 butterflies. Let's go ahead and cook up this leafy meat because that can't be used in the crock pot. It's very wet right now. Survival. I want to make an umbrella. And that just requires the 2 silk here. So let's do that. Nice and fast. Boom. That's gonna help keep me dry. Let's see, what else is under survival that I can now possibly make? I can make a bird trap, which I still want to make papyrus to get a bird cage. Let's see, what else is there? What else is there? There's, healing salves, ashes. I could burn... To get ashes, I need to burn something flammable, like an item. Let's just burn half of my grass. So we're gonna light the grass on fire here. Then we're gonna make sure we walk far enough away to where I won't lose the sanity for burning it. There we go. And now we have 20 ashes. That, combined with spider glands and rocks, allows me to make healing salves. And healing salves don't count as food, so obviously wormwood can use them, which is muy bueno. Now, normally I would put the ashes in with the non-killing things to collect items, but because they're needed to make the things, I'll just put them in here with the spider glands to make healing salves. Sorry. Let's... Wait. Oh, I meant to store this in here, not inside of Chester. Alright. Now, let's keep looking under survival, because this is full of a ton of useful stuff I couldn't make before. A tent. That's actually not a bad idea to make, so let's do that. I would just need to get 3 rope here. Oh, also I could make a top hat, but that's just for sanity stuff. Fishing rod, also very nice to have. Alright, so this should be a tent. It is. This fishing rod, let's have one of those. Put that inside a Chester, because that can just kind of have its uses. Alright, and then I only have 1 silk left. I'm gonna obviously need to go get some more. Let's put the berries in here, and let's go ahead and grab... I don't know. I don't have meat. Let's grab this watermelon. Oh, I heard a raccoon. I guess I could go get meat that way. Where's the raccoon? It's probably right down here, according to the map. Oops, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, and for some reason Wormwood likes to take a swing at Chester. Oh, hold on, gotta get back. Add fuel, please. Also, lightning rods that have been recently struck by lightning will emit a glow, like that. Alright. Still need more charcoal if I want to make some drying racks. Which, now that I have an icebox, sounds like a good thing to do. Also, gonna check Discord real quick. I see. It's a recommendation. I'll keep that in mind for when I'm done with the stream. So, let's see. I got the fishing rod. I got extra healing salves for when I need them. I have a decent amount of just supplies. And the icebox. What do I want to do now? Good question. What is this? I don't remember what this is. Yeah, what is that? Who knows? Who knows? So, let's see. We could go down here and get that bug net. And the beekeeper stuff, which is kind of nice, because it reduces damage from bees, and, because I'm blooming wormwood, he actually attracts bees to himself, but during spring, bees become killer bees, so they attack you, and it's not a fun experience. I need more silk, so I can go down here to the spider quarry and get some. And I also need... I need to take a look here at things to prepare for summer. Ibrella is actually really good for summer and spring, because it makes you 100% immune to rain, and also because the shade from the umbrella... Because of the shade from the umbrella, you can, keep cool. But I can't make that because you have to kill the deer clap. So floral shirt, this is what I want to make. 5 cactus flowers, 3 silk, 3 papyrus. So yeah, papyrus and silk, that's what I need. So I'm just going to go down to that area and get that. Also, because I have this chest pre-crafted, let's go ahead and place it. And maybe even get another one placed here. Oh, sorry, stone egg. Who knows when the stone egg will be ready? I'm just kind of trying to do that whenever I can, but most of the time forgetting about it. Let's harvest 3 sweet potatoes, as well as go kill a catcoon and make some meatballs before I leave for my expedition. And any and all butterflies I'll just keep in my inventory to eat raw. Man, I really do miss healing with food. It's such a big downer to be missing that. Alright, come here, butterfly. There we go. And the rot is, of course, always welcome for making my healing supplies. Oh, didn't mean to attack the pig, but I guess I'll kill it. Alright. You do want to be careful about fighting pigs when you're near other pigs, because they will, like, they'll help each other out. Same thing with the beefalo, too. So if you want to kill a beefalo for its horn to help prepare for winter, just make sure that you're not near other beefalo. Do whatever you can to lure it away. Alright. Come on. And I'm already starting to get Krampus angry at me again, which is always a nice thing to have. After all, if I could get the Krampus sack, I'll have Chester, a huge backpack inventory, as well as, whenever this stone egg is ready, a secondary Chester, just in a different form. I will have so much inventory space, I won't even know what to do with it. Alright, so let's move the 3 sweet potatoes and this into here. Put the berries into here, put the extra meat into here. Actually, let's make myself a new ham bat, because this one is so spoiled, it's not even worth holding on to anymore. Alright, and then we'll harvest this, put this in here, put the meat in here, eat the meatballs. Alright, good to go. On to getting some reeds and... what else was it? Reeds. And... I can't remember. It was... reeds and silk. Silk from the spiders. Also, I know I literally just came back. But that's because I forgot my torch. I'm gonna try and get some charcoal while I'm out there too, if I come across like a densely populated forest. Like, this game's all about doing a lot at once. I just try my best to keep up with my own brain, because I want to do too much at once, and then I just forget everything I want to do. So right now, just to be perfectly clear, we're going to get charcoal if we come across a good area to do so, but we're also going to make sure we get papyrus and silk. I also just realized why I'm having so much food difficulty. It's because I'm blooming, so yeah, hunger drain is going to be twice as fast. Also, I forgot to mention, these moleworms, if you just place like a rock on the ground, they'll come after it, and then when they pop up, you can just kill them, and that's an easy source of morsels. And morsels are just good for making meatballs and stuff like that, or just eating if you want to eat them. Lure plants can have more than just leafy meat on them. It just depends on what they've recently consumed with their little eye plant minions around them. If they've consumed, like, a regular piece of meat or a morsel, they'll just kind of put it up on display. Oh, hello, hounds. 2, 3. Oh god, hello many hounds. That's actually a good thing for me that I have Chester for them to aggro onto. That way I don't have to handle too many hounds at once. And I guess I should pick up this monster meat more, because you can use monster meat for meatballs. But also if it just turns to rot, that's good for me too. These things I won't want to be touching, and the houndtooth obviously can stay in there. Let's actually just take these out. I won't need the monster meat on me because I'm not going to eat that, but if I want to eat these, I'll have them available. I'm also missing quite a bit of gold. I wonder when that happened. Good thing this biome just kind of has it laying around everywhere. So I wish the swamp was a bit closer. I don't actually know which wormhole this one is, so if I did, I would just take the wormhole to I would basically just, if I knew which wormhole would take me to the swamp, I would use it. But I can't remember because I didn't bother to take mental note of it. I'm gonna use this one right here and hope this is the correct one. Otherwise, I might be screwed. Let's jump right in. Please at least be somewhat close. Oh, it was the exact one that I wanted. Perfect. Alright, so let's look around for some reeds. Oh, and of course, spiders. Something has their attention. Oh, it's a merm spider warfare. Now, I'm gonna want to stand as far back from this as I can, because once they kill the merm, they're gonna aggro onto something else. Oh, and that something else just happened to be Chester, huh? Alright, let's kill these guys real quick, while the other ones are distracted fighting the tentacle. And a fresh hambat will one-shot just regular spiders, which is very nice. Of course. I still can't really tell how well that's working. Oh, and tentacle spots. Those are kind of hard to get. So, good thing I just kind of got these for free. Let's cook up this meat. Eat that. Cook up this meat too. Excuse me there, mosquito. Do you want to die? Thank you. I'll even use your sack to heal whatever damage you just did to me. Oh, and I realized I've used the rest of my logs, huh? That's definitely not good. I'm gonna need to make sure I chop some trees down before I leave this biome. Except for these trees won't really give me logs. They'll just give me twigs. Luckily, there's that little green patch where I can chop trees down. So let's see. If this is all mapped, and I know that there's no reeds here, there's no point walking around. Here we go. This is perfect. I wonder what I have pre-crafted here in science. Oh yeah, it's my Ice Fling-O-Matic, because I still didn't bother placing that yet. It's nice coming back to areas I've already been in and just seeing food waiting for me. I will say that's probably the best perk to Wormwood, is just being able to plant seeds anywhere without the need of a farm. Because, let's be honest, I don't ever use farms whenever I play Don't Starve. I just find them kind of pointless. Getting meat is like way easier. and way less time consuming. And it's just better to eat meat. But, yeah, wormwood kind of puts the value back into planting things because he removes the middleman of having to gather so many resources in order to get farms going. Also, sanity is already getting kind of low. I do already have pine cones back at the base, so perhaps I don't need to be saving these ones. Oh, hello Xeno. I have not died yet. In fact, what happened was I started on a Hamlet world with wormwood here, and then I ended up getting all the materials I needed to make the Skyworthy, which let me come back to a Reign of Giants world. And now I guess my goal is to kind of go back to the Hamlet world by making the Skyworthy yet again here. But obviously to do that, it's a different process than it was before. And I'm playing as Wormwood, and it's spring, so he's like blooming and stuff. So that's fun. Let's go ahead and refine 3 boards, and with those boards make a chest. And then stack there, and that should help free up some inventory space. I do, like I said before, need reeds. Ow. Why did you come here in the first place, then? What do you mean? Why did I leave a Hamlet world? I don't know, because... Oh, God! Alright. Because I wanted to? Am I not allowed? It got very dark because I got insane very fast. Oh, there's a Terrorbeak fighting me. Oh, my helmet broke! Okay, okay. This is like a Code Red situation here. I can't even see. No! Oh, God! Okay, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. No! You absolutely are bad luck. You just showed up and I died. Alright, it's whatever. I was... To be fair, once I kind of got to a Reign of Giants world, I was done. I mentally checked out. Things were getting stressful. I definitely enjoyed my time in Hamlet. I preferred that. That was a lot of fun. But once I got here, like, Wormwood is extra challenging for, to give you more excuses. I'm sorry. But, Wormwood is extra challenging in a Reign of Giants world, I feel. Because he kind of relies a lot on the market system, like the shops and stuff in Hamlet, where you could just buy healing items easily and whatnot. Because he can't heal from food. Here, let's get out of there so you don't have to listen to the insanity noises as I speak to wrap things up. I'm thinking next time I come to this game, I'm going to do a Hamlet world with Wilba. And in that case, if I end up going to a Reign of Giants world, it should be a much easier transition because I don't have to deal with all the weirdness that is Wormwood. He's very weird. Just very, very weird. You have to play him a lot differently than you do other characters. But yeah, for now, I guess that's that. Well, let's go look at the morgue here. See how I've done, at least with the save data that's here. There's, I've lived apparently longest to 73 days. Obviously, this is just for Don't Starve. I usually play Don't Starve together, so... I've lived longer in a Don't Starve Together world, let's just say. Cause of death, Spelunky, Krampus. Overheating, Terrorbeak. Oh, look at that. My Wormwood save that I literally just did for stream is like my second best. And you can have multiple deaths per run count up in the morgue based on, like, you know, if you use touchstones and whatnot. But yeah, that's actually not bad. Not bad at all. And then I got a couple of... Yeah, I don't have a lot of deaths saved on this computer. And there's Warbucks. Poor man. He's been removed from the game. Because I kind of, like, recently reset my data because I wanted to unlock the characters again. But then I decided not to. It's complicated. Anyway, though, that will be that for the stream. So, I guess thanks for anyone who stopped by. That's all for now.